Ella came back today from Thanksgiving from New York, and one of the first things she goes, one of the first things she says is, I hooked up with somebody back in New York.
I'm so bad at keeping secrets.
There's nobody. I mean, first of all, not even keeping secrets. You hook up with like a good amount of people.
Okay.
How many minutes in when she comes back from New York and she sees you?
It was like this. It was like she walked in the door and she goes, "How was your Thanksgiving?" I hooked up with somebody.
Okay, that is not what happened. He asked me. He was like, "Did you go up with anyone?"
No.
Yes, you did.
That does sound like David.
I did ask because
because he thinks I'm a slut.
No, I do not.
He literally always says, I hook up with so many people.
I do. She hooks up with like a lot of people. It's not a bad thing.
I don't think I hook up with a lot of people. I just think it sounds like it compared to everyone else.
Right. To the rest of the world, it is a lot.
Do you want to put a number on it right now?
No,
This year?
definitely not.
I think it's interesting that you share that here at work because I would never tell that to Dave.
We have a big sharing policy here, so it's...
Yeah, I mean, we have a good sharing policy.
It's a word I made up, but she ran with it. We do have a sharing policy.
We definitely have some sort of weird sharing policy where it's really...
Where you must share everything and who you hook up with.
Look where we are right now. I'm giving you some great content for the podcast, and it's just because I'm sharing my personal stories.
Oh, wow. So you did that for us.
I did it all for you.
You went, and who'd you hook up with?
But I also tell everyone all my secrets.
Oh, wait. You hooked up with did you hook up with your ex-boyfriend? Every time she's in New York, there's some story about her ex-boyfriend. Is it your ex-boyfriend?
Yes.
Okay, there it is. You hooked up with your fucking ex-boyfriend?
How long did you date him for?
Yes. Like 4 years.
Okay.
Like 2 years, then we broke up for a year, and then 2 years again. So he's a very important person in my life. He's always been a very important person.
Okay, time out. When did you break up with him?
Like a year ago.
So a year you haven't
More
been
than a
together,
year.
and you went back.
Yeah, and so we,
And
we're in this...
you slept with him.
Correct.
Sharing policy. Wait, and did you...
He's gonna bite me in the fucking ass.
Did you... Well, it sounds like he did. Did you... when you were flying to New York, and it was Thanksgiving time, you don't have family in New York.
No.
So what was at the top of your list? Is he your friends?
Be my friends. I honestly didn't even think... I knew I was gonna text
No way.
him.
You honestly... No.
I swear to God, because so the problem why I always see him is... Not problem, but like... We're in the same friend group. Like his best friend is one of my best friends.
Okay.
Guy friends.
So you didn't go to New York thinking that you were going to see him?
No.
Okay.
And on Thanksgiving, I text all my friends, what are you guys doing? And they're all like, oh, we're going to your ex-boyfriend's house. And I'm like, God damn it. Like, what the fuck am I going to do now? Like, I thought I was going to hang out with you guys. And I had texted him being like, hey, I'm in New York, just so you know, like, if you want to get a coffee. Because we're in, like, very good friendly terms.
Right.
And then he was like, oh, I'm having dinner. Like, you should definitely come, blah, blah, blah. And so I was like, I mean, why the fuck not? I'll go. Like, all my friends were there. It wasn't weird. But then every time I see him, it's like I fucking become an emotional wreck and start crying and talk to him.
Did you cry?
Yes, I cry every time.
You cried around him?
Yes, I cried to him, on him, with him.
He's like, David's a monster. He never listens to me.
David's a monster. He'll probably make me share this because of the sharing policy. Wait, okay. Wow.
But I mean, I cry a lot for anything.
Right. And wait. When did you hook up with him? Were your friends still around?
No, so we were all there, like having fun, like drinking.
And you guys were giving each other looks?
We were like talking, and we were just like, when you don't see someone that was such a big part of your life for like, I hadn't talked to him in like 7 months.
Right.
So we had so much to catch up on.
Oh my
like
God.
He moved, like all this stuff that I moved. He knew I moved to LA, but like that's it. So yeah, I mean, we were like all talking, and then everyone kind of left, and like I honestly didn't even notice that people were leaving because I was just like in this deep conversation with him.
Yeah.
And then I started crying.
But were your girlfriends like, Ella, come on? Like, you know how girlfriends
luckily
like,
I didn't really have any girlfriends. There was always most of his guy friends who I'm also friends with. But then my friend was coming to me the next day, and I knew that she was going to look. So I turned my location services off.
So your friends don't want you going back to this guy just because it's your ex?
I don't think they don't want... because I was so scared about being judged. And like I did to David today, I saw my friend, and I was like, I'm not going to tell. And literally she walks out of the car. I'm like, guess what? I hooked up with him. And she's like, what? But no, I just like... I feel like, and that's why I was talking to him about, it's so fucked that like I think it's a societal thing, like that I felt like it was a bad thing that I was doing, but realistically, if we're both fine with it, who cares?
Right.
But everyone is like, you can't hook up with your ex. It's like.
And you spent the night there?
Yeah.
Did you cry in the morning?
No.
Did he cry when you guys were hanging out? No, he didn't cry.
No.
Why are you nodding underneath your breath?
Why did you put the mic away from your head and shake your head yes? And then you mouth something like,
No,
I don't
What
want to
a pussy!
No, he
I'm
didn't
just kidding.
cry.
He didn't cry.
Yeah,
And
he
you
didn't
guys,
cry.
I'm assuming you probably told him that you're not going to tell any of your friends.
Well, at the time, yeah, I was like, I'm just going to say that I went back home and stuff. But then it was fun because I saw him again.
And now here you are talking about it on the podcast.
And then here I am talking about it on the podcast, which all my friends listen to, including the friends that I told them that I didn't sleep with him. So I'm going to get some calls tomorrow.
No, that's sick. Good for you. It's cool that you can do that in like a healthy way. The other day I was streaming. I'm sorry to bring this up. I know how much you hate my streams.
It's not that I hate the stream. It's just not the vlog, and I'm not involved with the stream, so that's why I don't like the stream.
It pisses you off.
Yeah.
I was streaming, and I stream Warzone where you can get wins, blah, blah, blah. And our buddy Vardan, who's I think 13 years old, right?
14.
14. He's 14 years old. He has never gotten a win. So I played with him yesterday. I got him his first win. But more importantly, he's also streaming at the same time I was.
Right.
And he had 14 viewers, which is like a good number for him. And when he had like 8 viewers. And then when we started streaming, he got up to 14 viewers.
Right.
And you just hear him on the mic go, I have 14 viewers right now. This is so exciting. And he was so fucking excited.
Yeah.
And then he got so excited that my viewers heard him and they were like, oh my God, we got to go support this guy's stream.
Oh.
And then he got to like 70 viewers.
Yeah.
And fucking, he was screaming,
This
bro.
is nuts.
He was like, this is the most amazing fucking thing. And I started fucking tearing up because like his happiness was so, what's the word? Toxic? Not toxic. What's the more positive way of that? Infectious.
Yeah.
It was so infectious, which actually infectious is still a pretty negative word. Infectious and toxic. But yeah, anyway, it was so infectious. I started fucking tearing up. I've never cried on the stream before, and I was just so fucking in love with this moment. So then I sent everyone from my stream to his, and he ended up having a little over 5,000 viewers in his stream at one point.
Oh my God.
And he was fucking freaking out. And this morning or this afternoon, he texted me just out of nowhere. He goes, man, thank you, David, for everything, for my life being great. You really helped me, bro. Thank you for everything. Thank you, David. Love Vardan. That's what he said. And it was all one run-on sentence.
Yeah.
No commas, nothing. It was just one big fucking sentence. Yeah. It was the fucking cutest thing. So shout out to Vardan. And if you guys happen to watch anybody on Twitch, go watch Vardangerous. That's his name.
Thank you so much for everything, David. What
Thank
you
you
do
so
for my
much.
family.
Vardan's the best.
The stream.